Memorize your language hard and leave her breathless. Memorize your language hard and leave her breathless. Your language will thank you for it. Good day, my cunning linguists. I am the language Lothario. I am a language acquisition coach, and today I'm going to quickly give you a breakdown on my experience with memorization. So there's all sorts of schools of thought. How do we acquire language? There's all these different methodologies. In my experience, memorization is a huge tool in acquiring a language at pace. You don't want to be waiting, decades for your language to sink in from the ether. So you go to a country, you do some lessons, you read the papers, you listen. All of that helps. It does help. But in conjunction with this, my practice is aggressive memorization. And I would advocate probably a drill every day. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They're short drills. That helps you to wire. And when you are actually in the process of doing memorization, what you want to be doing as much as possible is producing the language and testing yourself on production. Test yourself on production and then come back to it as well. Come back to it in a few days' time. This is called graded interval recall. So you do the memorization stuff, you test yourself, and you come back in 2 days, you then come back in 4 days, and you then come back in 8 days. Graded interval repetition, graded interval recall. This is a really good tool, and it's just going to speed up the whole process for you. So for me, I think what's motivating in a language is actually having some capacity early, getting some early wins. You're in the country, at least within the first month, you can go, you can order your coffee, you can even have a very brief interchange with a barista. Depending on the language, that actually might be quite difficult. Serbo-Croat was definitely a difficult one to do that, but because I did some memorization aggressively very early, I was able to do that. It was a nice early win. If I'd been waiting and wishing and wanting and reading, the language is so vast and so challenging that I wouldn't have got off the ground. So aggressive acquisition does demand memorization. So that's all I have to say for you on this one. So this is principle number 5. Memorize your language hard and leave her breathless. Your language will thank you for these hard memorization sessions. My brothers and sisters, my cunning linguists, I'll leave you there. Have a fantastic day.